All right, VC. Not a whole lot of used pickups coming in lately. Just a few. Got some other obligations going on, but I thought I'd show. I think there's like 10 records here from this year that I've been enjoying quite a bit. So yeah, 2025 releases so far that I've got in heavier rotation here. And I'll try to put some video clips in again and see if any Warner Music Group comes up to throw the sledgehammer and block you from viewing it. Is what it is. But I'm going to give it a whirl. I keep pushing the boundaries here of the YouTubes. First record is the new album by The Men out of New York City. This is Buyer Beware. Dig this pretty good. I don't like it as much as the album prior to this, New York City. I think the recording quality on the album prior is much better. But they do this kind of lo-fi rocking thing. Good band. Kind of straight ahead stuff. But yeah, check it out. All right, next up, the new album from the great Netherlands punk band, The X, If Your Mirror Breaks. Got this directly from the band. They're not reinventing the wheel here. I love their drummer. She is incredible. Uses the cowbell to perfection, as you will hear in the clip I try to put in. Katharina Bornfeld, Arnold Dubois on vocals and guitar, Andy Moore on guitar, and Terry Hessels also on guitar. Solid lineup that's been together for decades now. I got to see them in Barcelona. I've talked about it a bunch of times. But from 2025, The X, If Your Mirror Breaks. Right, next is a pretty mysterious release out of the amazing band The Mars Volta from this year. It just kind of showed up. It doesn't have any artwork on the cover. Lucio Sucio Los Hoyos del Vacío. So, yeah, the new one from The Mars Volta. It does have some artwork on a card on the inside, which is pretty cool. There you go. It's kind of a raised print thing. Yeah, this is, I believe it's double LP. Yeah, and some interesting stuff, again, from the Mars Volta. They really keep pushing the boundaries of what they do. There's some good saxophones and the like in this on some cuts. Yeah, check it out. The new Mars Volta from 2025. next from this year is a favorite record for sure, from Dom and Seeking a Thread and his band from Ithaca, New York. This is their new album, In Revision, from Material Objects. Love this album. It's got some diversity to it, with their influences shining through, you know, like Pavement and Shellac and the like. Sonic Youth, you know, influenced sounding guitars at times. Really dig what Dom did on the vocals on this one, and this has the Revs hype sticker. I have that copy. I have the cover that was an added packaging thing, because this was the wrong covers they received. That was corrected by the company. And then I also have another cover that I added to the test pressing that Dom kindly sent me. So I have a test pressing as well of this. Yeah, great album from Dom and crew. So check it out. Next up, I've got the newest from this year from Melvins and Thunderball. I don't have the vinyl, but I do have this really cool CD autographed by the entire band that I got at their latest gig when they opened for Napalm Death here in Charlotte. Yeah, just 5 cuts, but all really good. Some different sounds from Melvins on this. I really dig this one. Love the artwork too. Really, really cool from Melvins. Now we have the band from Chicago originally. I'm not sure if they're still there. Maybe they are. That is Horse Girl. This is Phonetics On and On. This is one of the best sounding records you're going to hear released this year. This is incredibly recorded. All-female band. Got to see them up in Raleigh at King's. Phenomenal show. Yeah, this is a great album. A lot of really cool songs on this. They such good songwriters for such an early age. Yeah, this is on Matador Records. A lot of great music videos already put out from this one. But yeah, Horse Girl. Awesome. Next, you got a band on a label, The Ghost is Clear Records, which is a label I really pay attention to now. They're out of the Midwest. But this is a band, I think they're out of the Seattle or the Northwest area. Not 100%, but this is Mercy Ties from this year and their album Reflections and Criticisms. Real heavy band. Female bass player that has just a killer tone, great riffs, kind of a punkier, heavy vocalist at times, with how he's screaming and whatnot. Put a nice video clip in here of them. If you like Fight Amp out of Philly or any of that, you know, it's kind of what they remind me of. But yeah, Mercy Ties. Great stuff. Next, you got another band from Chicago with a release from 2025. That is the trio Facts and their new album Wish Defense. I dug the group when they had the female bass player prior a little more than what they're doing here with the new bass player, but it's still really good. Very interesting songs. Yeah, I really love this band. Great sounding guitars. Very cool record. Yeah, the new one from Facts out of Chicago. All right, a lot of Chicago-based bands that I've been listening to a lot of this year that's had 2025 releases, and of course my favorite band from there is Pelican, and they have come back with this awesome record, double LP, Flickering Resonance. So many good cuts on this. Instrumental heaviness of the highest order. I love this stuff. And we'll show you the limited vinyl on the orange on this one, on the custom labels. Yeah, original lineup intact now, and very stoked that this got released. Beautiful artwork on the cover. Great songs from Pelican. All right, last but not least, I think there's like 10, an even 10 here from this year that I've been jamming a lot. This one's been in the car forever. I did go also get the limited vinyl that I think was for indie stores only. That's Def Heaven's new record. And this is Lonely People with Power. And love this cover. And this is, it's supposed to be, I guess, modern black metal. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little more melodic than that kind of stuff. But pretty intense vocals. Some great songs on here. Magnolia is incredible. Amethyst is one of the best songs I've ever heard them do. Winona is awesome. Like, I think Winona is kind of like their homage to Hope's Fall. Like one of the last songs Hope's Fall did during the pandemic. Reminds me of that quite a bit. Yeah, this is going to be hard to top for me as album of the year. Pyle's new album, which comes out, I think, in September, is going to put up a challenge. But I love the guitar riffs on this Def Heaven and the writing. Killer heavy songs. Great music videos released from this as well. This is the entire package. What a fucking album, Def Heaven. And it sounds unbelievable, too, on vinyl.